This video gives an example of how the set of facilities developed by BlueBRIDGE can be used to generate, share and publish a GIS map using a dataset coming from Copernicus, the EU Earth Observation and Monitoring Programme, to research and education users worldwide. In particular, this example will show how a uniform GIS map with global coverage can be generated by using a set of data coming from in situ buoy observations, and how it is possible to easily share and publish the map via the BlueBRIDGE underlying infrastructure. We select a dataset from Copernicus, in particular from the marine.copernicus.eu website, which collects data from satellites and detection buoys involved in the European project Copernicus. In the selection page, we use the following parameters: the area of interest, which in this case is the Mediterranean, the temperature parameter, the type of model observations in situ, and the other parameters are left at their default value. As you can see, the site shows the observations corresponding to the parameters used. We can then select the data collection in which we are interested in, for which GIS data visualization is also available. Using one of the options that can be selected, we can view the map with the observation points, then selecting the variable to which we are interested in our case the temperature. The observation points will change colour, indicating the temperature measured by the buoys. We can then download the .net/CDF file containing the data in raw format. Let's start the Tools UI software or any other application to open and view the .net/CDF file, and let's select from the table the latitude, longitude and the temperature fields. Finally, we save everything in a CSV file, cmems.csv. All these steps are needed to prepare the input table for the CDataNet interpolator. We now use the Statistical Manager VRE made available by BlueBRIDGE, and we load the file in our data space. We define the name of our dataset. Using the import button, we load the CSV file produced in the previous point and modified to better adapt the import. We configure the table settings, leaving the encoding to UTF, and we select the option HAS header, through which we tell the system to use the column names as names for the table fields. We select the generic template for our table. We can also enter a brief description of the file. Finally, we save our file on the infrastructure workspace, in our case in a folder called Experiments. We can then verify that the table has been successfully updated between the dataset on Statistical Manager. We can therefore verify that the file was successfully uploaded. We can search for our algorithm among those available in the virtual research environment we are using under the geoprocessing category, and in fact we find the CDataNet interpolator. We load our table, cmems.csv file. We define the coordinates, longitude and latitude, which define the boundaries within which to perform the analysis. We select the .net/CDF file variable on which to do the analysis. Finally, we denote the a priori values of the parameters on which the analysis will be done. The parameters are the signal to noise ratio, the correlation length, and the depth level compared to the level of the sea, depth level in meters. After the analysis, it is possible to review the results and the parameters and download the .net/CDF file from the area named Check the Computations. Sharing of results and of the dataset. Going back to the data space in the list of the Statistical Dataset Manager, the result of the computation performed appears among the resource file. From here we can save the generated .net/CDF file directly on the infrastructure workspace in our Experiments folder. This folder can be shared with others using the infrastructure tools. This allows you to share both the results of the experiment and the inputs on which the experiment was executed. We can now use the previously generated file in a different algorithm also available on the Statistical Manager VRE, the Raster Data Publisher, through which we can generate the map CMEMS Mediterranean Temperatures. This map will be published in the infrastructure under standard formats, OGC, WMS, WCS for example, which will facilitate the display. Through the Geo Explorer application, another service provided by the VRE, we can cross our data with data coming from other compatible analyses. For example, we select the map of the Atlantic bonito fish, which indicates the probability of occurrence of this species in the Mediterranean. From the overlay of the two maps, one can immediately note the presence of a greater number of individuals there where the temperature is the highest. This is just one example of BlueBRIDGE underlying infrastructure capabilities. You can try them now by registering at i-marine.d4science.org. Do you want to find out more about BlueBRIDGE or learn more about the services that BlueBRIDGE has to offer? Then why not visit our website www.bluebridge-vres.eu.